There are two roles we slip into without noticing: the one who loves the chaser, the giver, the one whose heart speaks first, and the one who is love, the magnet, the muse, the one who receives devotion and decides what to do with it. And here's the twist: neither role is better. The lover feels alive, but can lose themselves. The beloved feels powerful, but can become emotionally lazy or secretly lonely. This season, the universe is testing one question in every relationship: are you loving from fullness or from hunger? Because the same romantic story can either become your glow up or your emotional debt. Some signs are famous for falling in love with themselves first, not in a selfish way, but in a my life, my mission, my freedom way. Aries, Leo, Aquarius, Sagittarius, and Capricorn often enter love like they enter life, with a strong spine and a personal horizon. They can adore someone deeply, but they won't shrink to fit a relationship. Others fall in love with their partner and plunge into feelings headlong, sometimes so deeply they forget where they end and love begins. Cancer, Pisces, Libra, Taurus, and Scorpio are the signs most likely to bond, merge, forgive, and try again because they believe in the sacredness of connection. And then there are the in-between minds and strategists Gemini and Virgo who can love intensely, but only after they've read the emotional fine print. They don't fall fast, they fall true. Now let's reveal your role. Do you love, or are you loved, and what will these feelings grow into? Aries, you love? What will these feelings develop into? Into a brave new beginning if you stop proving your worth through effort. What will this relationship bring you? A mirror that teaches you how to be adored without performing. Aries, you often become the spark, the initiator, the one who texts first, plans first, risks first. But here's your karmic lesson: love isn't a race. If you keep pushing, you'll attract partners who enjoy your fire but never bring their own matches. The right relationship for you is the one where you can relax and still be wanted. Watch who shows consistency without being chased. In the next stage, this connection either becomes a partnership of equals or it fades the moment you stop carrying it. Choose the bond that grows when you soften, not when you struggle. Taurus, you are loved. What will these feelings develop into? Into devotion and stability unless you test love by staying silent. What will this relationship bring you? A chance to receive fully, without guilt. Taurus, you have a quiet gravitational pull. People often fall for your calm, your warmth, your sensual steadiness. But sometimes you hold back affection as a way to feel safe, waiting for proof, watching for loyalty, measuring effort. This is the moment to let love be simple. If you keep your heart behind a locked door, the other person will either overwork to earn you or give up. The healthiest outcome comes when you say what you need before you resent what you didn't get. This relationship can become a solid future: shared plans, shared money goals, shared home energy. But only if you stop treating tenderness like it's a scarce resource. Gemini, you love. What will these feelings develop into? Into a playful romance that turns serious if you stay emotionally present. What will this relationship bring you? The relief of being understood, not just entertained. Gemini, your love begins in the mind. Conversation, curiosity, a spark that keeps you awake at night. You often become the lover because you're the one who notices, flirts, opens doors, makes the connection feel alive. But don't hide behind jokes when feelings get real. The universe is pushing you toward one brave act: name what you feel out loud. If you do, this relationship deepens fast, moving from fun to chosen. If you avoid the vulnerable talk, your partner may still love you, but they'll feel alone in the bond. Your best future here is honesty with a soft voice. Let your heart have a microphone, not just your wit. Cancer, you love. What will these feelings develop into? Into a soul-deep attachment if you don't parent your partner. What will this relationship bring you? Emotional safety or emotional exhaustion, depending on your boundaries. Cancer, you don't like someone you start building a home inside your chest for them. You love fiercely, protectively, almost spiritually, but your shadow is overgiving, fixing moods, absorbing stress, staying loyal to potential instead of reality. Right now, the lesson is simple and hard. Love is not sacrifice without agreement. If your partner meets you halfway, this relationship turns into something rare: true partnership, tenderness, even family energy. If they only receive and never reciprocate, you will outgrow them and the universe will not let you stay small. Your next step: ask for what you want directly, then watch actions. Your heart deserves evidence. Leo, you are loved. What will these feelings develop into? Into admiration that becomes commitment if you stop needing constant proof. What will this relationship bring you? A stage where you shine, and someone who wants to stand beside you, not behind you. Leo, people fall in love with your presence. You often get adored first, your confidence, your warmth, your main character glow. But sometimes you confuse attention with love and loyalty with applause. The universe is asking you to upgrade. Choose the one who respects you in quiet moments, not just in public. If you allow intimacy, the kind that isn't performative, this relationship grows into a powerful union, creative projects, shared success, pride in each other. But if you keep testing them with drama or distance, you'll attract partners who love the show, not the soul. Let yourself be loved without turning it into a competition. Virgo, you are loved. What will these feelings develop into? Into steady commitment if you stop trying to improve the relationship into perfection. What will this relationship bring you? A safe place to exhale, and proof that love can be reliable. Virgo, you often underestimate how lovable you are because you're busy noticing what could be better. People fall for your intelligence, your care, the way you remember details that nobody else does. You're frequently the one being loved more openly, yet your mind can block the receiving. This period asks you to shift from analysis to experience. Feel first, evaluate later. If you keep correcting, managing, or silently testing, your partner may feel they're never enough. But if you soften and show appreciation, love becomes beautifully practical. Shared routines, healthier habits, mutual growth. This relationship can turn into a mature partnership with long-term potential, especially if you allow tenderness to be messy sometimes. Libra, you love. What will these feelings develop into? Into a romantic we if you stop losing yourself to keep the peace. What will this relationship bring you? A choice, harmony built on truth, or harmony built on silence. Libra, you fall in love with the idea of love and then with the person deeply. You are the one who meets halfway, smooths corners, forgives quickly, tries again. But your shadow is self-erasure. You say it's fine when it isn't, and then you feel lonely inside your own relationship. The universe is daring you to do something magnetic. Be honest even if it changes the mood. If you speak your real needs, this love becomes balanced and luminous. Equal effort, equal devotion. If you keep carrying the emotional etiquette alone, resentment will quietly steal the sparkle. What you're building now can become an elegant, lasting union, but only if you stop negotiating against yourself. Scorpio, you love. What will these feelings develop into? Into an intense, transformative bond if you choose trust over control. What will this relationship bring you? Healing through intimacy, or a lesson in letting go. Scorpio, when you love, it's not casual, it's total. You often become the lover because your feelings run deeper than the other person expects, and you can sense everything they don't say. But sometimes you protect your heart by testing, withholding, or watching for betrayal that hasn't happened. Right now, your biggest upgrade is this: love without interrogation. If your partner is emotionally mature, this relationship becomes powerful. Loyalty, depth, shared secrets, a ride or die connection that actually feels peaceful. If they are inconsistent, your intuition will catch it fast and your role shifts from lover to survivor. Don't chase certainty. Choose a person who behaves like safety. Sagittarius, you are loved. What will these feelings develop into? Into a bold adventure that turns real if you stop running the moment it gets serious. What will this relationship bring you? Freedom and devotion if you stop treating commitment like a cage. Sagittarius, you're often adored because your energy feels like sunlight. People fall for your optimism, humor, and the way you make life bigger. You're frequently the beloved, but you sometimes sabotage love by staying half available. This season is different. The universe is sending you a connection that can handle your independence. Your task is simple: show up consistently. If you do, this relationship becomes the best kind of romance: travel, growth, shared dreams, and a partner who cheers for your future. If you disappear whenever emotions deepen, you'll keep attracting people who love you from a distance, and that will never satisfy your soul. Let someone love you close. Capricorn, you are loved. What will these feelings develop into? Into a serious, lasting bond if you allow softness without feeling weak. What will this relationship bring you? Stability, loyalty, and the kind of love that builds a life. Capricorn, people fall in love with your strength and your "I can handle it" aura. You're often the beloved because others sense you're rare, dependable, steady, purposeful. But you can be hard to reach emotionally. You might show love through responsibility instead of words, and then wonder why your partner feels distant. The universe asks you to try a new language, warmth on purpose. If you let yourself be seen your fears, your hopes, your tenderness, this relationship becomes a fortress. Shared finances, long-term plans, respect that grows with time. If you keep your heart locked, your partner may still love you, but they'll feel like they're dating a wall. Let love touch you. You don't have to earn it. Aquarius, you are loved. What will these feelings develop into? Into a unique partnership if you stop detaching when you actually care. What will this relationship bring you? A love that respects your individuality and still feels emotionally real. Aquarius, you're magnetic in an uncommon way. People fall for your mind, your originality, your I don't need anyone vibe that secretly makes them want you more. You're often the one being loved, but you can act cool right when feelings are strongest. This cycle pushes you toward emotional courage. Say the thing you usually keep private. If you do, this relationship becomes rare and beautiful. Friendship plus romance plus shared mission. If you stay distant, your partner may feel like they're always reaching for you and eventually stop. The future here is bright if you let intimacy be part of your freedom, not a threat to it. Pisces, you love. What will these feelings develop into? Into a soul connection if you stop romanticizing red flags. What will this relationship bring you? Inspiration, devotion, and a lesson in choosing yourself while loving deeply. Pisces, you fall in love like a song, softly, completely, spiritually. You often become the lover because you see the best in someone, sometimes before they've earned it. But your shadow is saving people confusing empathy with compatibility. Right now, the universe is giving you a gift, clarity. If the person is kind and consistent, this relationship becomes a sanctuary, affection, creativity, emotional closeness that feels like home. If they're confusing, avoidant, or inconsistent, you'll finally stop calling anxiety fate. Your role is to love, yes, but not at the cost of your peace. The best love for you is gentle and real, not dramatic and uncertain. Closing message. Your role in love isn't fixed, it changes when you heal. If you're always the lover, you're learning to receive. If you're always the beloved, you're learning to show up. And the real goal is balance, where love isn't a chase or a prize, but a home you build together.